No tarda en salir, en salir. Dos minutos supuestamente. Ya estamos con el tiempo. Debería menos de un minuto. Ahí está.
You must have a whole bunch of questions after our last conversation with Nahida. Farmeo was ready to ask her a million more questions, but didn't want to seem too pushy.
A ver, ¿qué hay nuevo? Seguimos capítulo 9. Ya salió las cartas. Vamos a probarlo y después vemos a ver qué pasa.
And as for your brother, so many questions. Let's go find Nahida and see what else we can find out.
Diablo.
You dare to gaze upon me?
You're toast! Ready, steady, go!
Saluditos, Robert. El arma, la de él. Artefactos, los nuevos. A diablo. Está reventado bueno el hijo de puta. 19 de vida, casi 2000 de ataque, 0 maestría elemental, 71 y 132, recarga de energía y daño a Nemo. Vamos a ver. Queremos a Faruzan. De una vez. Y en Fey. Tómala. Venga, dame Faruzan también. Ay, se me cayó el plato. Es una puta arma. Ya lo que la que quiero Faruzan y no me la van a dar.
Once there was a glorious king.
Voy a ocupar el bujo necesario aquí.
All the world holds dear.
Attaboy! Cool it!
I must leave no
Let's roar! Who wants some of this?
time to clean up. Leave it all to me. Come on, we can do it.
This map will be frozen in time.
It's showtime!
Diablo, qué puto frío está haciendo. Hola, guapa. ¿Sabes lo que me salió, guapa? Hermosa. O de arco. Junto con Suizu y Noel.
Too late for regrets.
Bueno, estaba viendo algo nada más. Ella es de arco, no la gran cosa. La especial,
Of course. We'll see about that.
entre Baruzan y Jesús, me quedo mil veces con Jesús.
Keep moving!
Eat this! Nice and tight. Ears of the storm.
Confess! Fracture!
¿Sí?
Venga, un besito.
¿Qué?
Dame un besito.
¿Qué te salió?
Oh. ¿Sí? ¿Qué te lo panza? ¿En 10 deseos?
¿Y fue a romperlo?
¿Señora? ¿Ah?
Relax.
Sí.
I can see the... The wind is blowing. Relax.
El problema de Faruzan no me ocupa los mismos.
Pull in! Freeze!
I must leave no stone unturned. As a dutiful maid would.
Oh, so sorry.
Submit!
Everyone on me! Advance!
As a good knight should. Leave it all to me.
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it.
As a dutiful maid would.
Rally!
Your life is mine. Don't waste my time.
Motion to compel.
Esta llave está pegando muy bien.
Shred the
of flame. Boom, boom! Ha! Ha! Ja, ja. Ja, ha, ha. Ja, ja, ja. Ha, ha. Ja, ja. Time for your arraignment!
So, Sucrose, the package you mentioned that you received before, it's not dangerous, is it? You need to be careful when you're opening packages. I once had a friend mail me some research materials, and all the bouncing around in transit caused a reaction. Once I opened it, oh, it let out a stench that could wake the dead. If your package contains anything like that, then maybe you should check with Albedo first and see what he thinks.
No, this package didn't contain any hazardous materials. Timaeus! Sucrose! What are you two chatting about?
Oh, hey, you two. We're just talking about a strange package that Sucrose received recently.
A strange package?
Yes. I believe it's from a Sumeru scholar who came here to study in Mondstadt. It's most likely a thank you gift for collaborating on some research together.
Huh? A package from an academia scholar? Oh, then there could be anything inside.
There wasn't anything dangerous inside, just a bunch of strange cards. I think I've seen Timaeus with some similar looking cards before, so I came to ask him about what they might be.
You've seen me with some cards? Maybe those were the testing cards used for distinguishing reagents.
No, they didn't look like test cards. Here, have a look.
Oh, you meant these? Huh. Sucrose, have you really never seen these before?
No, never. Recently, I've been spending all my time up in the mountains working on cultivating pentatonic sweet flowers. Why? Is this an area of research that has started trending in the alchemical community during my absence?
You could definitely say that it's trending, but not as an area of research. It's a card game that's been getting really popular these days. It's called Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invocation TCG! Yeah, we've been hearing about this game all over the place. But this is the first time we've ever actually seen any of the cards. We didn't know it had made it all the way to Mondstadt. Must be pretty popular, huh?
That's right. The game's been catching on lately. The Yae publishing house in Inazuma has even published a series of light novels based on the game. The story is really good. It starts with a young guy in Sumeru who finds an ancient casket of tomes in the attic. He opens it and discovers that the soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King has been captured inside. It turns out that the Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy, who battled an opponent named the Ibis King. During the match, the Crocodile King fell prey to his opponent's scheme and was sealed away in the Casket of Tomes. After being unexpectedly released by the kid, the Crocodile King possesses him and helps him to gradually climb the ranks and become a legendary TCG player.
Timaeus.
Huh? What's wrong, Sucrose? If you're interested in how the story plays out, I can lend you the novels.
No. I was just thinking about that time you requested an extension on your progress report deadline, citing personal reasons for the delay.
Well, I did go through a phase recently where I wasn't putting enough focus on my work, but it's under control now. I've committed to not even touch Genius Invocation TCG until I've made enough progress in my research.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, since it's a gift from a researcher I've collaborated with, I thought that I should at least try to learn the rules. That way, I could say that I at least tried to appreciate his gift.
Oh, right! And since it's a game from Sumeru, who knows? Playing it might even make you smarter. Okay, fine. Paimon's curious and I'd like to give it a try. Please? Although, it seems like we can't learn how to play it anytime soon, because Timaeus has given up for a while.
Well, research is my priority, you know. But if you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, then I'd actually suggest you go to the Cat's Tail. Yep, that's the place. It's where everyone in the community goes to play when they have time. They gather there, trade cards, and they're very welcoming to new players. Trying to learn the rules can be intimidating at first, but it's a lot of fun once you get the hang of it.
Understood. Traveler, Paimon, let's go to the Cat's Tail and try asking around. To be honest, hearing Timaeus talking about the game has also piqued my curiosity.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going!
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transiting.
Bueno, Venti, te vamos a guardar.
Are you sure it has to be?
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise. Oh, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm afraid I've already told you before, fur from the cat's tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much more you offer.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about last time.
Sucrose, what kind of experiment were you trying to do with the cat's tail?
I just wanted to test out some hypotheses, and I needed some materials. But, we can talk about that later. Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invocation TCG. We were just talking about that game. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated staff to serve the new customers? Speaking of which, I believe you've already met.
Met who?
You know Prince. This is the Cat's Tail after all, so I thought having a cat take care of our new customers would be quite a nice touch.
Allow me to interpret. Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves dueling with cards as TCG players.
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Prince and Shuyin. They will be in charge of taking care of our TCG players.
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player of all, is capable of providing valuable guidance to our new players. The average player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play, and he has no choice but to rely on me to communicate with everyone. I am merely Prince's lonely assistant, that's all.
Wow! Another guy who can understand animals!
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only Prince? He is special and the only one of his kind. Such a remark is an insult to Prince. Oh? What's that? Shuyan. In the eyes of the common folk, I look no different than any other ordinary cat. It's a natural mistake to make, and you shouldn't overreact. Understood. I do apologize.
It seems he really is capable of communicating with the cat. Could this be the result of some modification to the language center of his brain?
Seriously, how can he get all of that from a simple meow?
Yes, it was the sacred duels of Genius Invocation, TCG, that formed and cemented our bonds of mutual understanding. It's my firm belief that by simply playing the game, players can develop a deeper level of understanding between one another.
So, playing Genius Invocation TCG fosters some sort of a telepathic link between players?
Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about Genius Invocation TCG, then please ask Shuyin, who will ask Prince. Though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you and walk you through all the rules.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his opponent's sword, so too can I, as a TCG master, predict my opponent's every play. It would be improper to pit a newcomer to the art of the card against one such as myself, and I must therefore politely decline. That's what Prince said.
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine, then Prince doesn't have to. We'll play you instead.
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty cardmaster Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to hold the cards and not to play them.
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative. How about this?
Hola, Ventura.
Diana!
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is it? I'm pretty busy over here, you know. Huh. Why is it that every player that sets foot here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink? Ugh. Doesn't have anything, but the key to playing a game is the ability to think straight. Seriously, games and drinks don't mix. Don't they get that? Nah.
What can I say? As the tavern owner, I can't help but feel happy to hear this. Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So why not come over here and teach these customers the rules of Genius Invocation?
Yeah, what kind of break is that? I'd rather not.
Pero hay que ver qué tal está el juego este de cartas.
Invocation TCG anyway. All it does is encourage more people to come to the bar for a drink. You know, if drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon Mondstadt's alcohol industry is gonna reach
Sí, bro.
new heights.
Hace media hora salió.
Looks like my first step in destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry should be stamping out the spread of Genius Invocation TCG.
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself, a clear mind is necessary to win. Soon, their thirst for victory will overcome their thirst for alcohol. Prince speaks the truth there. Not only is the spread of Genius Invocation TCG no obstacle to your goal of destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry, it could even support you in this endeavor.
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Alrighty then. Our two customers are waiting to learn. Shuyan, let's put you on drink mixing duty for now.
But Shu Yan is destined for a far greater purpose.
Shuyan, drink mixing, now.
Oh, okay.
All right. We'll need some space to learn. Let's go to that empty table over there.
The wind rises.
Okay, let's go through the rules. First things first. You'll be needing your deck, so place that on the table.
Deck?
Vamos a jugar Yu-Gi-Oh!
You should have built a deck. You know, a set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to play the game. What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without...
Saludito, saludito.
That's right. We have some cards that I received from a friend.
Yeah. You're gonna need a few more cards than that. Okay, let me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter. Maybe you could use those for now.
Are you sure that's okay?
It's already been a few days and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Maybe he left them here on purpose. Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. Yeah, not because I like to play the game or anything. Alright, so now we have 2 character cards. That's everything you need, right? Yep. So, are you ready to start? Alright, then let's begin. Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG!
Escoge un personaje.
Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards. Now then, you're gonna need a...
Let's go.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice at the start of every round.
4 de
These dice
fuego.
correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform action.
O los que quiero volver a lanzar.
you'll enter the action phase, where the real game's during the action phase. You can spend elemental dice to perform various actions. Of course, the most common action is to use character skills.
Yeah, está bueno.
Not bad. You just made your first attack. During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves. After you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's their turn. And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it's... Now, these are omni-element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type. So, we're gonna use them to pay for the...
Que ocupamos tener los dados para poder atacar.
The game has... As much as we'd like to attack again, in that case, let's after you end round. You won't be able to do anything, and once everyone chooses end round, we can move on to the next round. Here we are, a fresh new round and a fresh new round.
Nunca los dados.
Ooh, that's some terrible luck. There's no way we'll be able to use D-Luke's skill now, but don't worry. Situations like these once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't... When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round, this means that since you finished first the last round, alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about energy and element each time you use a skill. Your character will gain 1 energy. Once D-Luke's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst. But never mind. Let's start with... D-Luke's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type. In any case... Now we have its time to...
Retribution!
Acaban de confirmar por radio que ya se encuentran instalados varios retenes en diferentes carreteras de la región, especialmente en la zona de campamento que usted se lo puede escapar. Punto de postal de capitán. Si el camión pasa por alguno de estos puntos, va a ser
In an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use... Next up, it's time for your second character card, Kaya. Oh, it seems like any move by Kaya is gonna cost...
El camión logró ser detenido por uno de nuestros puestos de control. Ya a nadie secuestrado conmigo en Estados Unidos. María, cuéntese aquí un plan de camión. Tiene las placas, las mismas características, todo coincide con el que usted escribió.
When you deal cryo...
Freeze!
Desarmados y sin antecedentes.
Good! Now our opponent is affected by cryo. This is different types of an elemental reaction at the moment. Oh, that reminds me. Both sides must have one active character, while others are considered standby characters.
Músicos, moviéndolo.
Normally, we can only use the active character skill. Now, if we want to use the skills of our standby character, we'll have to switch. In this case, we'll have to switch to D-Luke in order to. You can spend one elemental die of any kind to switch a standby character to the active character.
Let's go.
Switching characters is an action, just like using a skill. So what? Most skills can only target the active character. All right then. Now that
Y solo puedo atacar con uno a la vez.
because the opponent is already when triggered, melt increases. This will allow you to deal. Alright! Next up, let's learn how to use card types other than character cards. These cards are all known as action cards. Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting hand. Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend. Seriously? We still don't have any use. Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, we can still don't underestimate action cards. They can grant all kinds of support and buffs to your. So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah. That means you'll need to play elemental dice of the same type. Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are much more lenient. You can spend any kind of elemental dice. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. For now, just... So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not end your current turn. Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. Well then, you have your blade. But wait, D-Luke's elemental skill costs 3 pyro dice, and right now, we don't even... Not a problem. This is where we can use a more advanced mechanic known as elemental tuning. By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die into the element of your current active character. Sometimes, you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental dice you ingenious invocation TCG. Keeping up a constant flow of combat is much more important than in this case, well... Let's just take all these useless cards, just like playing cards from your... Come on, hurry up! Use Well, would you? Because you have the white eye... Now comes the final part. Booyah! In a your initial hand. At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile. And then...
Es que no podemos parar. Tenemos que seguir. Me estoy yendo, Haru. Lo siento el cuerpo. Bueno, pero es que tenemos que ir a buscar a la policía. Con Bernardo voy a ir a la casa. No. Y eso después de tomar un aire. Pero es que tenemos que poner el denuncio. ¿Y que vamos a denunciar a tantos? Si los que nos están tomando por la
Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players have to select their starting... This one's a... Let's see how you do this time. Remember...
Let's go.
¿Usted qué le pasa? No, están haciendo la fiesta, pues. No, yo lo que soy recupero mi planta como sea. Pero tío, ¿puede usted que hayamos hablado de una inversión? ¿Inversión? ¿Usted qué me está hablando? Hablamos de un negocio, que yo les prestaba la plata y ustedes me volvían todo con intereses, con los réditos, no sé qué.
Look at you! You can preview your opponent.
Así que me lo soluciona. Tranquilícese. No sé que esto me sea un malentendido. No propongo que nosotros hagamos ver su plata. Eso espero. Hagamos la paz. Vamos a besito. ¿Cómo así? Entonces. Fernando, ¿cómo se la pinta usted? No me toca volver que ni siquiera me he comido. Daría, estamos siendo los tres culpables. ¿Sabe qué? Hagas un favor y cállese. Me encontraría ahorita bajo el discutir con usted. De todas maneras, gracias por venirse encima.
Check it out! So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round. All your opponent's intended actions for the round will be listed here in order. Reference this to come up with effective countermeasures and easily defeat your opponents. Well then, that's the end of the...
¿Está pagando ella o yo? ¿Para qué los traje? Ahí la frontera. Pero rapidito, pues, rapidito.
Ya no soy la que engañaste, ya que utilizaste para saciar tu placer. Y ahora que regresaste,
Para por favor, se lo suplico. Así, no se me ha hecho nada de mí. Nada más. Esta está bien, que soy impresado. Una nueva presión con ese grado. Estoy advirtiendo de alguna manera. Estar acompañado es el enfoque más de la opción de ella. Si me entiende, usted sabe lo que yo más quiero en esta vida. Tener a muchachita de brazos. Jasmine. Alberto, usted no piensa que está cometiendo un error. Usted no tenemos a seguro que tiene después de su niño. De pronto está confundida y eso es lo que está pasando. No, señor. Puede intentar que sí. ¿Sabe lo que usted puede sentir? Irse.
Unielementales.
Doctor, acá está el tintico, la levita. Listo. Y Martín ya se va a despedir. ¿Cierto? Aprovechando secciones amigos de la familia, podría colaborar más con un par de denunciar. Claro que sí. Lo que usted necesite, señor. Bueno, bien, para eso estamos para ayudar. Comencemos desde el principio.
tormento que vive a tu lado ayer. Me desperté y ya no soy esa que me enredaste con promesas que a mí
Wait. There's one more thing I almost forgot. Every time you hit an end phase, you you get to draw 2 cards from your action cards pile. Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action cards to...
Listo, señores. Hasta luego. Muchísimas gracias. Los quiero ver más. Adiós. Hasta luego. Gracias. Usted se queda ahí en el mototeo. ¿Sí? Vaya y aclárele a esta gente. Vaya, aclárele que no vayan a abrir la jeta, que aquí no ha pasado nada, no han visto nada. ¿Listo? Vale, pues. No, mire, usted quédate, despense. Déjese para que la acompañe. Adelis. Cántese esa. Esa que yo le escuché hace una conocida de cantar, esa me gusta. Cántese esa. Cántese.
Está muy fresco.
Cante. Y se le prometo. Se lo prometo que a ese muchacho no le pasa nada. No pasa nada, pero cante. A ver. Hombre, pues la verdad, doctor, es que yo no sé qué sería ellos que les gusta, pues, como para que no tengo ni idea. ¿Y por qué les digo mentiras? Pues no sé. No sé qué se puede aquí hacer el señor con Fabieta, que no tiene trabajo, que no tiene cómo dedicar dinero. ¿Qué va a hacer? No sé. Lo que les gusta hacer pues a ellos, o cuánto se quieren. No sé cuánto se va a morir ya. Pero vea, doctor, lo que yo se le puedo decir a usted, con toda sinceridad. Continúe, señor Bernardo.
Convertir.
Como le venía diciendo usted, doctor. Yo aquí a Yasmin la conozco desde hace muchos años. Desde que éramos niños chiquitos que íbamos allá en la vereda, cuando éramos vecinos. Y en ese tiempo yo a Yasmin la quiero con toda mi alma, con todo mi corazón. Y haga usted la vida siempre ha sido así. Una mujer honesta, una mujer sincera, correcta. Y eso con el pasar de los años nunca ha cambiado, doctor. Ella sigue siendo la misma. Bueno, si ha cambiado algo, pues que usted la ella es toda una mujer hecha y derecha, ¿verdad? Pero por dentro ella sigue siendo la misma niña de siempre, con ese corazoncito pequeño, ¿entiende? Esa mujer que está a punto de cumplir todos sus sueños. Hombre, yo le quiero preguntar a usted una cosa, pues, doctor. Qué pena pues el atrevimiento y me disculpa. ¿Usted no considera que esta mujer cumple el diciendo que es? Con todas las virtudes y con lo maravillosa que es. No puede ser la mejor mamá del mundo.
No permitamos que nos vuelva mucho. Me sobre todo. Porque si me quieres.
Tres piros. Entonces, convertir. Convertir.
Ready, kids?
No, está más o menos.
was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode. With the but, the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you...
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp.
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
What? Oh, when did you get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
You snuck in without making a sound. Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Margaret.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might still catch up with her.
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
Wait, this card? It's Diluc's character card!
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG, seeing this particular card is a first for me.
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Oh? And what sort of a customer was he?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away. Never seen him around here before.
Eye patch, you say?
Gah! I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it away. Sorry, guard captain.
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble over it.
So, what about the Diluc character card?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image on it.
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genius Invocation TCG.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. Every now and then, I'll sit down and play a game with the customers in Angel's Share. I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a character card with my image at the Cat's Tail is very intriguing. It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. We'll have to have that duel another time. Good. Then I'll take my leave.
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit you where Lord Barbados split you. Uh-oh. Guard captain.
I hope Kaya will be alright. Well, now that we are familiar with the rules, why don't we try playing a game of Genius Invocation?
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever. But in order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards. Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards. Got it?
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. And I didn't know what they were for at first. But now that we've learned the rules, I can see that this one must be the Sucrose character card. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sucrose character cards. So why don't we have our first duel? Take your time.
Vamos a ver aquí.
You have... yes, he...
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Voy a ir a buscar qué comer. Vamos a ver, trabajamos aquí. Y aquí vamos a coger los protogemas que tenemos.
Once, there was a glorious...
Salud, salud. Bueno chicos, por aquí la dejo ahorita. Mañana seguimos ahí con el duelo de cartas, que se ve divertido.